I think the simplest thing I would tell people to do is, first of all, you have no data if you don't try. A great example is
Agreed.
website chat. A great example is your website form. What do we often see? There's no website chat. Why? You don't experience enjoying it yourself. Okay, well, that's an assumption. That's a belief that you have, and a belief is just a thought that you've repeated several times to yourself to become ingrained into a belief. And then you take that assumption, and you say, you know what, let me challenge that assumption. So what assumptions do you have that you can challenge? Let's say that it's website chat. Do my clients and potential clients want that channel? The only way to know is to add it to your website, open up that channel, and see
Yes.
what comes through, because the data shows that on average you're going to see one net new lead for every 4 calls that you get. It could have a really big impact. That's a big growth rate in your total lead volume if you can open that channel up, and if your clients are willing to accept and utilize it, which many are. It's a quiet, private, silent channel for people with legal issues that can be extremely helpful. Same thing with opening up text messaging, let's say, right? So then let's look at your web form. And that's another great example of, often you have websites that have the form for these law firms, and it says, what's your name, email, phone number, and a big blank box that says, give us whatever message you feel like, is inspiring you to contact our law firm today. And you may get their life story. You may get a few words, and it does not really shape the conversation that you want to have with your qualified leads, because you didn't get the structured data that you could possibly get if you look at that web form. And, maybe you're asking about this specific type of matter. Maybe you're asking if there's already a court date scheduled, or if you've worked with any other attorneys on this before. How ready do you feel to pursue and invest in this with an attorney, right?
That's a good
there's
one.
a number of different questions that you could ask, and it's all going to be specific to your practice area or areas, right? But people are afraid of adding more questions to their web form because they think it's going to turn people off and they're not going to get the leads. Typically, the good leads respond well to more precise questioning. So it's not necessarily the case. It's, again, just an assumption. So these are examples of things that you can easily change. They're easily changed back.